So, what does the Earth say to other planets to make fun of them? You guys have no life. Today, we're going to talk about modern classroom. Your I can statement is that you can understand how modern classroom works. Uh, Modern classroom is the way that our classroom will work as we go through the year. There are three parts to the modern classroom. There is blended instruction, self-paced structure, and mastery-based grading. And I'll talk about each three of these pieces. The first one is blended instruction. And in blended instruction, it's time where you learn from videos that I make. Instead of listening to teachers drone on and on for 15, 20, 30 minutes, the videos are very short, somewhere between 3 and 6 minutes. You also learn from whole group instruction. You learn from science labs, and from in the bottom right picture, you can see that you even learn from and with other students. Uh, so I mentioned videos, and you think you hear self-paced, and you think, oh, so we're just kind of on our own learning. No, not at all. You don't just work on a computer. You work with partners. You have hands-on lab experiences. We have whole group activities and discussions. The goal of Modern Classroom is to allow you to move at your own pace within units. And we all know that when it comes to learning, sometimes we get things right away. Sometimes it takes us a few times to understand them, and in some of those times, we can give up after a couple of times. We think, it's not important. I'm not going to be able to learn it. It's too difficult. The teacher's talking too fast. With self-paced learning, because we all go at different rates, you can see this picture over here on the right with all of the runners. We all run at different rates, and we all learn at different rates. And so this allows you to sort of take your time. And once you get to that point of that, aha, I finally understand this, that's when you move on. It doesn't mean that you'll be stuck the entire year. You're not going to be on, the first unit while we're on the 10th unit towards the end of the year. Within the unit, you'll be able to get tons of support from myself and from other students, because I won't be up in the front lecturing, won't be having these long class discussions that take away from what we're trying to accomplish. Students always ask, so I just go as fast as I want? No. Through each module, which is kind of like a unit, you do move at your own pace through that module. There are different types of lessons, like must do lessons and should do lessons, and even aspire to do lessons for those that want to learn deeper about the topic. This picture on the right is perfect, because a lot of people think the really successful people are just smart, that it's just easy for them and it's just a straight line. But it really isn't. That being successful is all about failure, learning, reworking, talking to people, and it's backwards. Sometimes we fall down, we take a couple steps back, but we eventually get to the same place as everybody else. The third part, this mastery-based grading, is a concept where, with feedback and support, so while you're working on your self-paced lessons, and I get to meet with small groups of students through our hands-on labs, when you turn in these assignments and you get feedback from me and support from myself and from other students in the class, you learn to master a skill. And once you've mastered that skill, that's where you move on. So those are the three parts of mastery-based grading, of self-paced learning, and blended instruction. That is all part of the modern classroom. Have a great day.